Ever wondered what Earth would look like after a nuclear war? Collision, imagine the streets you walk on every day now in ruins. Cities flattened, oceans contaminated, fields barren. Today, we explore a mind-blowing scenario, post-nuclear Earth. How would humanity survive? What would the world really look like? Stay with us, because the answers are both shocking and fascinating. The first moments after a nuclear strike are pure chaos. Major cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. would be unrecognizable. Skyscrapers topple as shockwaves ripple across neighborhoods. Streets, once bustling with life, are now empty, littered with debris and the remnants of everyday objects. Cars are overturned, traffic lights hang by a thread, and bridges crumble under the weight of destruction. Oceans and rivers become toxic wastelands almost instantly. Radiation spreads through water systems, poisoning marine life. Fish float lifeless, while algae blooms and chemical reactions create glowing, surreal colors on the surface. The delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems collapses, and what was once a thriving ocean teeming with life turns into a haunting graveyard of the seas. Fields and farmlands, the backbone of human survival, are scorched and barren. Crops are reduced to ash, and livestock perish or flee into unsafe areas. Famine becomes an immediate threat, forcing survivors to make impossible choices. Humanity is now in survival mode, with food, water, and shelter becoming the most valuable commodities. Governments struggle to respond as infrastructure crumbles. Borders lose meaning, and countries fall into chaos. Communication networks are destroyed, leaving survivors isolated. Without central leadership, communities form around shared survival needs rather than law or order. The world as we know it no longer exists. Radiation doesn't just affect humans, it poisons the very soil that supports life. Forests catch fire from blasts and follow-up accidents, turning green landscapes into blackened wastelands. Rivers carry radioactive particles for miles, making water undrinkable and affecting every living organism downstream. Even the air is tainted, carrying invisible particles that cause illness and mutations over time. As days turn into weeks, the planet enters what scientists call a nuclear winter. Dust and soot from explosions block sunlight, drastically lowering temperatures. Crops fail worldwide, leading to famine and malnutrition. Animals either die or migrate, searching for safe zones that may no longer exist. Humans are forced to retreat underground, seeking shelter in bunkers, caves, and improvised shelters. Life underground is grim, resources are limited, and tension is high. Communities must ration food, water, and energy. Disease spreads quickly in confined spaces, and the psychological toll of living in constant fear is enormous. Social structures dissolve, leaving only the strongest or most adaptable to survive. In some areas, survivors scavenge through ruined cities, looking for supplies or hidden treasures. Every decision carries risk. Radioactive zones, unstable buildings, and other desperate humans present constant danger. Small pockets of society try to maintain some sense of order, but every day is a struggle against nature, radiation, and human desperation. Years pass, and slowly, some parts of the Earth begin to recover. Life finds a way even in the harshest conditions. Plants that can withstand radiation start to regrow in isolated patches. Rivers and lakes gradually cleanse themselves, though many remain dangerous for decades. Animal life cautiously returns, adapting to the altered environment. Humans begin to rebuild. New settlements emerge, often underground or in remote areas, designed with lessons learned from the catastrophe. Technology becomes essential for survival: water purification, radiation detection, renewable energy. Farming techniques adapt to contaminated soils, and education focuses on preventing past mistakes. Global society is forever changed. Borders are redefined, nations cooperate cautiously, and survival becomes a shared priority. The Earth bears the scars of nuclear devastation, visible in ruined cities, charred landscapes, and altered ecosystems. Yet amid destruction, there is hope. Humanity's resilience and adaptability shine through as people rebuild communities, protect resources, and find new ways to thrive. Imagine walking through what was once Manhattan. Skyscrapers reduced to rubble, subways flooded or collapsed, parks turned into ash fields. Oceans near coastal cities are eerily still, with dead marine life washed ashore. Farmland outside the city is scorched, with the occasional green sprout signaling life's stubborn persistence. Every step on this post-nuclear Earth tells a story of destruction, survival, and hope. Humans must adapt to harsh conditions, often living in smaller, self-sufficient communities. Education focuses on sustainability, technology, and disaster preparedness. Lessons from the past are remembered in every rebuilt structure, every reclaimed field, and every cautious effort to purify water and soil. Despite the devastation, nature slowly reclaims parts of the world. Forests grow back, mutated but thriving. Rivers flow, though altered by radiation. Wildlife adapts, sometimes in ways unimaginable, surviving where once they might have perished. Oceans begin to recover, with hardy species finding niches and slowly repopulating the seas. In this world, technology and human ingenuity play a crucial role. Solar power, desalination, hydroponics, and advanced medicine become survival necessities. Communities work together, sharing knowledge and resources. While civilization is not what it once was, humans persevere, building a new world from the ashes of the old. As we imagine this scenario, it raises critical questions. Could humanity survive a nuclear catastrophe? How would we adapt to environmental devastation? What lessons must we learn today to prevent such a future? These what-if scenarios not only fascinate the imagination, but also remind us of the fragility of our planet and the power we hold over it. The devastation of a nuclear war is unimaginable, yet exploring these scenarios helps us understand the importance of peace, cooperation, and scientific advancement. From ruined cities and toxic oceans to barren fields and recovering ecosystems, Earth after atomic destruction is both a warning and a story of resilience. What would you do if this happened? Could humanity survive? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to USA Mind Twisters for more jaw-dropping, what-if scenarios and mind-bending explorations of alternate reality.